Hi everyone, welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. Hope you're all doing well. So I'm here today with another Let's Craft video in ephemera making. I pulled this out of my pre-made stash the other day and thought, oh, I could do with making some of these for autumn. Decided to start doing the prep and getting some made here, and then thought, why don't I just switch the camera on and bring you along as I make them. Now they're tags with pockets, but I'm putting them on pages, made them big enough so that they'll go on a page like this one. So you've got the pocket there on the tag shape, and then it's created another little spot there. Been done loads of times before. I know they have. I've seen Gail do these. I've seen Wendy from Wendy's Journal Adventures do these. Loads of you do them. But I just thought, hey, I'm batch making a load of these. I've even made myself a little template so that I can make the batch. I just thought I'd switch the camera on and we can craft. So yeah, as I said, that one was from my pre-made stash, so that's what I want to make. I went ahead and created a little template here so that I could cut them out from my craft card and just get a batch done ready. So if you're interested, the size that I've made these, I've got 4 1/4 inches across this way, the width, and then it's 7 inches tall is my tag, and that's my base. The little pocket, what I've actually done is I've just used the offcut of the top here, so I know it's exactly the same, 4 1/4 inches that way. It was just over 3 inches, so I've made it exactly 3 so that I can go ahead and batch make a load of the bases with the pockets all ready to start decorating up. Now I know some people will have this bit slightly bigger on all sides and just flap it over and do it that way, so that you get the full real estate of the pocket right up to the end. With this, because I've gluing along here, you're only able to put a smaller item in the pocket, but I'm okay with that because, as I said, I'm repurposing that little bit of scrap card that was at the top of the card when I was cutting these templates down. So that, if you're interested, is just my size guide, and I've now got myself a handy little template if I want to make these in the future. So they can be stuck down, as you've seen, like that on the page. You could do just the 2 sides there and have it a nice big tuck. I might do that with these, or I might sew around and just have a small little pocket. But I've got these now ready to add and decorate pages, so that's where I want to get today, is to make some more of those. So as I said, I've got my bases here. I've got my digitals here. I'm using, these are Vintage by Me, or a load of her different autumn ephemera ones that I'm just going to pull from. I've got my lace, different types of different widths of lace to put on the bottom of them, and I've also got my Tracy Fox Love Junk Journals labels, just some ones that have got quite a lot of browns in them. So yeah, so let's make these. So let's first of all look for some base material. That I think looks quite nice, and then maybe, is that wide enough? No, it's not wide enough for that pocket. So then maybe we'll have a bit of the text on the top there. Oops, knocking my glue over. Okay, so yeah, this is what we're going to use, this bit first. It doesn't really matter, it's all quite a repetitive print on there. So I'm just going to glue use my Pritt Stick glue on the base of this, stick it on here, we'll cut it out, and we'll do the same with the little pocket. So it's very simple. As I said, I know you guys have done these loads of times before, but I just thought I'd switch the camera on and we'd have a little craft along. So how's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing well. This again, I'm filming ahead with this video, so I'm not quite sure when it will actually air, but I'm actually filming in the afternoon. It's just after lunch, so it's not too late into the afternoon, but I just wanted to get one more done today before I then go and chill and relax and try and recoup a bit of my energy. Okay. So I'm just going to, I can just about see the digital through here, and I'm just going to plonk it straight on there like that. Nice and smoothed out on the page. Lovely. Leave that to dry for a few moments while we do this. Okay, so if we just go straight up in the top corner here, so yeah, I looked through my stash the other day and I've not got very much ephemera at all. I've been pulling from my stash recently to make the other journals and stuff, and then I looked and thought, oh, we're going to be coming up to autumn soon, and I really don't have much autumn stuff either. So yeah, I thought, right, let's just batch make some ephemera for some upcoming journal makes that I want to do, and as I said, I'll just bring you along while I make them. Okay, so those are done. Let's cut this one out while that one dries. Starting to curl. That's the only thing with the using Pritt Stick. It does make it curl, but that's fine. It can straighten itself if it straightens out. Good enough. Okay, put that back in there. This side I noticed wasn't quite flush. That's better. Yeah, you can just straighten that out easy enough. Okay, let's trim it down. So yeah, I've got some journal projects that I want to do and make, so I might, in September's videos, I might bring you along and do a little journal making again series. I've got my DT project to do for the journal lady. I think she's journaling boutique on Etsy. I've got that to do, and that's going to be a lovely mushroom journal that I'm going to do. She's got some gorgeous mushroom papers, so I'm going to do that. But yeah, I need to probably make a big batch of ephemera, so there'll be lots of these little videos that I bring you along, where we just make some ephemera, some cute little bits of ephemera to add to our stash. Lovely. Okay, pop that back in the box. Oh, I can't cut that straight. Why can't I cut that straight? There we go. Oh, I'm doing it again. Chopping and moving the scissors. My coordination this afternoon. There we go. So that is just going to sit on there. Yeah, that's really nice. That just goes on there. If there's any overhang where I haven't quite cut it right, then we can do that. Now I'm going to do a few like this because that I want that to dry before I cut it. I've got my circle chomper and it's not very good on this top bit. It won't do a clean cut, and if it's damp, it just won't do it at all. So I'm going to let that dry, put that to one side, bring my next one in, and let's just see how many we can get done. I quite like that, but I think unless I have the writing, you're going to get that covered up really, so I don't think I'm going to use that bit. Let's have a look. Oh, there's some leaves on this one. That's nice. Let's have a little look at what we got here. Maybe if we put the tag up to that bit there, you would get, just holding it behind it, yeah, you'd get a nice chunk of the leaf. That bottom bit of writing's covered up anyway, which we could just use another bit of writing from one of the others. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this one. It's going to go on to this top corner. Okay, I think I need another glue sheet. Just tear one out of my magazine. Ooh, I thought they were blueberries, but they're not. They're slow berries. Let me go. I like blueberries. I really do like blueberries. I'm very much a berry girl. I love all my raspberries. So blueberries definitely are one of my favourites. So's raspberries. Then it would have to be strawberries, then blackberries, and then the currants. I like all the red and black currants too. But my raspberry bushes this year, because of the really prolonged drought and hot summer that we had last year, really haven't done very well at all. I'm surprised they survived last year, but they did. But this year they're so short, and I think I've got about 5 or 6 raspberries on them. And to be honest, because I encourage a lot of wildlife into my garden, the birds will get those before I do. So they're not netted or anything like that. I don't have that big a raspberry patch, just a little one. But I always have to share my fruit with the birds. Joys of having wildlife in your garden. Just looking in my scraps here to see what else I want. I want some text. How about a bit of this one that's got like newspaper kind of text on it, what that would look like on there. Yeah, I think that would look quite nice on there. So I'm going to go with this top little corner, and we're just going to glue this in. And then hopefully the first one that we did will be dry enough that we can then just finish it off, glue it together, put a bit of lace on the bottom. They're quite quick to knock out, these. It helps having my pre-cut bases. If you don't have any of the craft card, you could easily use just some normal card, and we're covering it over, so it doesn't really matter what gets used. If you've got some scrapbooking card that you don't like, you can just use that and cover over the top of it. Okay, so let's get this one cut out. Go back in the scrap box. Steadying my fingers under the hair. I'm having the scissors way I'll press onto there so that I'm not all over the place trying to cut this. Once I get going I'm alright, but it's that first initial bit, and sometimes, and I've already done, as I said, a video this morning, and it's just after lunch, so there we go. Let's cut this one out. I need to clean those scissors. They feel like they're gluey, quite gluey, the blades. Gluey, that's not really a word, is it? Okay, so this should be dry enough. I'm going to just ink around this first. Let's give that just that little bit longer to dry. It still feels a little bit soft. So you don't have to ink, but I do like to ink around mine, so I hope you guys don't mind me doing a bit of inking. I was going to ask any of you guys what ink you use. I mean, I use the Distress Ink Vintage Photo. That was the very first ink I bought, and what I've been using ever since. But I know some of you use like Walnut Stain, or even, is it Ground Espresso is one of the others. I haven't got any of those colours, but I just wondered what your preference is, because I mean, I like the Vintage Photo, but sometimes I do want it a bit darker, so I just wondered what your thoughts were on the other colours and what ones you use, and if you've got a favourite. Okay, so I'm going to let that one dry a little bit more, and I'm just going to glue this on here, and then we can do a bit of decorating. Oh, I've left the lid off of this, haven't I? That's better. There we go. As I said, if you wrap it around the tag, then you will get the full real estate, but I'm just repurposing the piece of card that got cut off the top of this, just to so that it doesn't get wasted. I mean, I'd have put it in my stash if I hadn't have used it, but rather than then cut a second piece of card up, I just decided to reuse it as the the pocket. So I'm just going to put my weights on there to hold that one down while we do this. So if we ink around like we did before, ink around the tag. Yeah, one of the darker inks I think might look better with these, because it's got quite dark rich colours on here anyway. So I'm just going to eyeball the centre and take it off just a little bit, just a little divot, so that we know we've got a pocket there. Okay, so let's get this one glued, and then we can go back to the other one and start decorating it up. Just a little bit of decoration. I mean, these are so pretty, the digitals, and such lovely backgrounds. Plus you're going to have a tag and everything in it as well, so it doesn't need to be too highly decorated. doing. Yeah, that's good. So let's weight that down like so. And I just think a bit of lace along that bottom bit and some labels I think would be really quite nice. So what lace do we want? Do we want a big bit of the lace? That's too big. Where are we? This one. I think this is the one that I've been using, or one of the ones that I've been using. Yeah, I think that looks nice. So just snip a bit of that. I need to get myself some more of this lace. So I'm hoping, I'm not sure when this one will air, but I've either have been to Hobbycraft on my birthday, or I'm hoping to go for my birthday to just have a little splurge on some crafty bits. Okay, so let's have a little look-see at some labels that we want to decorate this up. What have we got here? Quite like that one with a little date. What else have we got in here? No. Oh, maybe that one. That one looks a bit bigger. I quite like that there. And maybe that behind it. And I actually don't think I need a label on the back. I did put a label on the back on that one, but I don't think it does. I think that's quite quite a busy background. So let's just give these a little ink. I need to do the 3 sides of that one. There we go. Still haven't changed my ink thing, ink dauber. I must do that. I think even more of it has come off since I last mentioned that I need to do it. I tried using the dome one for this particular ink, but the dome one did not last nowhere near as long as the flat one. I like to use the dome for the oxides, and I think it's because when I'm card making I use the dome ones to do a lot of blending. They seem to just blend better for me. Yeah, I think that's where it comes from, the ink one. Plus obviously I mean I don't have an ink thing for every single ink, but I do like to keep a majority of them separate, especially the oxides and the inks. Okay, so we're now ready to just put a bit of Fabri-Tac glue on here, just to then put this bit of lace on. Oops. There we go. And as quickly as that, because we've got our bases done, we have got another one made. Oh, they look lovely. I mean, you could leave them as they are, especially on the craft card. You could write on the back, but these ones, as I said, I'm intending them to be stuck on a page. So there's another one. Lovely. Okay, let's move this out of the way. This should be dry enough now. Lovely. Okay, so what do we want on here? Let's see what other labels we have. We've got some nature definitions. I'll use these on the other one. Herbaceous. Branch. That might be quite nice up the top there. And then maybe the tree down there. These are her nature definition labels, Tracy Fox ones. Yeah, I quite like that. I think I want a number though. Let's see if we've got anything in here that's a number. I see one there. Where do we want it? Maybe we want something different on there. This is what's going to take the time. Indecisiveness. Deciding what I do and don't want. No, I don't like them. What do we want? What do we want? Maybe we want to put it over the top. Yeah, we'll go with that. As I say, once I know which journal they're going in, I might have some other ephemera from that journal that I might want to just pop on it. But just give these a quick ink. I think I'm just going to go with that. And then this, hopefully, will be a super quick video. And these have been printed out on paper. I don't quite know why I've had them. I think it's a much older kit of Tracy's, and for some reason I printed them all on paper. Normally I print them all on card, my little labels. Yeah, sticky, sticky, sticky. There we go. Make sure I've got that centre since it's going in the middle. There we go. Now this one's card. And although I'm swapping to the PVA glue, you could use the Pritt stick. I just find that because it's thicker, I just seem to crunch up my glue even. Oh, we're putting it on afterwards, aren't we? Damn. Okay, that's fine. That will stay. That will stay wet enough. Oh, look at my glue. Chewing it up today. Mind you, it is warm, very warm. Today. So I'm just going to put that there. There we go. And then we can position this just in the centre on the top there. There we go. Now we just need to decide on some lace. We'll use that one on there. How about this one? I haven't got very much of this at all. I do need to get some more of this. Yeah, I quite like that. So we want to cut it there. Yeah, not got a lot of that left at all. That's on my list to purchase when I go to BumbleBeeCrafts. Normally order online. I very rarely go out because of how my health is, but I just like to every now and again, if I can, on a good day, hubby's off work, and then I can actually go to the store rather than online. There we go. So that's those two done. Well, that was a nice quick little video. I hope you enjoy the little video. Again, as I said, it's been done lots of times before, but it's just my take on these tag shaped tuck spots or pockets that have got a pocket on top of them. So I hope you like my little craft along with me, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.